up to very good performances, so he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand, and D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Polanco is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in.
1 ball.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Flores has it. And there's out number 2.
Batting 4th, the left fielder, Alex K.
Striding into the box, Alex K., one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
In now, Brent Rocker. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And the throw in gets away from him.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
At the plate, Miguel Sano, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. A ball and no strikes. Rocker stands at second with 2 gone. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 to him now. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
3-2, full count. The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in, Royce Lewis entering play. He's currently 6th in the American League in runs batted in, but with a chance to add to that total right here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the Bottom of inning number 1. Twins lead it 2-0. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
They'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
0-1. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Line hard, but foul. 0-2, here it comes. Struck him out. Now batting, Miguel Cabrera, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Again, another foul ball. Piscotty leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Another one sent foul. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back. The next twin up, Ryan Jeffers. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Today's ball game. Provides the Twins with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching. And it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat. Big time arm from right field as well.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. One out, nobody on.
Hurt.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Popped straight up, but this will land untouched. He'll try again. 1-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get to put out at first, and there are two away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with two outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with two outs.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
2-1.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Line drive to center field. Cameron will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Digging in, C.J. Cron, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pre-game, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall, and he'll pull into second with one away.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
He's set. Here it comes. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. His line against Justin Verlander. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He's taken him deep once.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D'Lo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played. You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Next up for Detroit, Jake Rogers, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Taken high and deep to right. Rocker ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot, and you can tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 3 runs already home here. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kay is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on. Digging in now, Jorge Polanco. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Jorge Polanco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
In there, and it's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A ball and a strike now. And he'll snap one over to first, but the runner's back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Cameron is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Kay.
Digging in, Alex Kay. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Pitch popped up. Crone has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Brent Rocker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he'll be back in standing up. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. Polanco is off of first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
No strike.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he popped him up. Scope ranging into the outfield. He can't get there as it falls in. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
No balls and a strike to count. 3rd inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here's the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
This is line to left. Stewart is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 3 and the Twins 2. Next for the Tigers, Stephen Piscotty. He singled his last time up.
The right fielder, Stephen.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Pacheco has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these 2 teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
1-1 the count. So 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera.
The designated hitter.
First pitch on its way.
Cabrera.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're up 3-2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives. And even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Royce Lewis is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
This is line to left. Stewart is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And there's ball one. The 1-1 is in there for strike number two. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Into the box now, Luis Arias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Line drive to center field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that is just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Striding in, Jonathan Scope. He reached on a single in his first try. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead. 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers, but they still lead it 3-2. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Christian Pacheco. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
2-0 the count.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Around second, he's on his way to third, and he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gap that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Eugene Solari. First pitch on its way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. No runs on a hit, no error. Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Drilled right back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ready with the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Flores leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Good changeup there to start it out from Verlander. It's strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Piscotty is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Rucker, and the inning is over. Tigers leave one, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Alex K will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Twins, the right fielder.
Up next for Minnesota, Brent Rucker. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Hit back toward the mound, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Left side. The throw from his knees on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around. So digging in now, DJ Cameron. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A high fastball is in there. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Pacheco patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that's taken for strike 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're up 3-2. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top. And before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary.
Lewis.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Another 1-2 delivery. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run.
The designated hitter.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 9.
So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, TJ is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Lewis at third with nobody out. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope has it, and the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Christian Pacheco, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ball 1.
1-1.
Up high, 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
One strike.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Cameron is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But now at the plate, Kristen Stewart. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Grounded up the first baseline. Sano is right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Not shortstop.
So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. And that's in there for a strike. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Number 64 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Standing in, Jorge Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Stepping in now, Eugene. Solari, he's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
No.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Solari, the runner at third with no outs. Left center, base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-3 game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Hard liner to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Zach Godley gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And that misses 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. This one's down to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Royce Lewis. First pitch coming, here it is. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. 0-1, here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count. TJ would be next. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Scope. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Jake Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Rogers.
Lewis was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
43. Lewis.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. The Twins are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal. Swing
and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the
third
final
baseman,
numbers for their
13.
starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
No ball.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Down the third baseline. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch. He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. 0-1 the count. 0-1. Here's the pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Arias takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second
The
out.
center fielder, number 25.
Now to the plate, DJ Cameron. Miguel Castro is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Number 51, Miguel.
He's set, and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Castro is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 1 left for Detroit. Juan Minaya enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
The designated hitter, DJ.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Just hung in there on that one. Another full count pitch home. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box now, Luis Arias. From the stretch. Grounded to first. To his right, home. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Christian Pacheco. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Now here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. The 1-2. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Here's C.J. Cron now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. This is foul right side. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Ball 1. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0.
Throw on to first here is going to do it. And the Twins go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves.